the children's ministry here, and I totally get blessed by these kids. They're awesome. You guys are awesome. Thanks.
We're going to let these guys introduce themselves, and we want to say hi to Kids Club, who is here back here with Jenny and her staff. They are regulars on Wednesday night, learning about the Lord and waving at their parents, grandparents. Jenny will attest, we've been doing some of these songs for how long? The last 3 years, in both the children's ministry and in the school. And he's going to get mad at me, but I'm going to put him on the spot because Jason Hauser and his family is here and just moved from Tennessee, been here a week and a half, and he makes these songs, takes scripture and puts it to music, just like we do in big church. And now he's here, part of our school and our fellowship, and what a blessing. Songs we've been singing, and then here they are, and we're excited for that, and what God's doing in the hearts of these kids, because we didn't really practice. Kids sing these songs all the time, just like you and I do in worship, and they just come part of your, you don't really have to rehearse a lot when you're praising the Lord, other than the nervousness of maybe people staring at you, right? But you guys can stare back in a nice way, right? And, it's awesome to be in children's ministry. Alice and I have served together too long, 27 years in ministry, and Jenny, I know Jenny has almost served about the same. Jenny and I were teaching Sunday school in 1984 on Main Street, 1983, but then I've been in children's ministry since 78, and you know what, to me, there's no higher level than being with the children, because it's a blessing, because they light you on fire. They fuel you. You even though they have a lot of vented up energy and sometimes wasted energy, if you learn how to catch it. And Mr. DeVore and Mr. D, who's our middle school youth pastor right there, and he and I were kind of talking about energy sources, today, if we could just, take that energy that these kids have, but also, there's that spiritual energy that these kids, that just love for the Lord, the genuineness, the honesty, those things are hard to fathom for us. And I think that's why Jesus said, come as a child, because there's something special about a child's heart. They're not gonna play the games. They're not gonna charade things. They're not gonna, cover up. They're gonna be who they are. And these kids here tonight, they truly love Jesus, and we're excited for that. And so we're gonna let them introduce themselves. Starting with, if you were here Sunday morning at Lighthouse, this was my puppet. He survived me.
Hi, my name is Connor Holloway. I'm 10 years old. I have 2 brothers, 1 sister. My favorite thing to do is read the Bible.
Wow.
Hi, my name is Isaac East. I have a mom and a dad, 3 sisters. Yeah, I know I'm lucky. My favorite thing to do is play football, and I'm 10 years old.
My name is Emily Copen. I'm 9 years old. I have a mom, a dad, a brother, a grown-up sister, And my brother's birthday is today. Happy birthday, Noah. And I have a hamster, a fish, a frog, and 2 birds. My favorite thing to do is hold my hamster.
Hello, my name is Michelle Montanus. I have 1 brother, 1 mom, 1 dad. So funny. My favorite, I have a cat, a frog, which is they're both female. And my favorite thing to do is get babysitted by Corinne and Kyle Van Bosch.
My name is Zane, and I'm 6 years old, and I have 2 dogs, 2 cats, and a mom and a dad, and a sister, a grandma and grandpa, and an uncle. And I'm 6 years old, and my favorite thing is to play football.
My name is Alana Horsley. I'm 8 years old. My favorite thing to do is play with my friends, and I have 3 dogs, 3 bulldogs, 2 brothers, 1 mom, 1 dad. And that's all.
I'm Connor Bosma, and I am 10 years old. I have a mom and a dad and 2 brothers, and my favorite thing to do is play football, and that's all.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Gaskill. I'm 9 years old, and I have a brother, mom and dad, a bloodhound, and 3 quarter horses. And my favorite thing to do is play with my dog, go to rodeos, play sports, and ride my horses.
Hi, my name is Saxon Edelman. I have 1 cat, 1 brother, 1 mom, 1 grandma, 1 grandpa, 3 uncles, I think. And my favorite thing to do is skateboard while eating donuts. And that's all.
We're going to have the kids share some answers to some questions that we're going to share with you.
Not all of us, but some of us in this room grew up with the show from Art Linkletter, Kids Say the Darndest Things, and and I remember watching that show and just the responses the kids would share and how hilarious they are, and just so you know, we didn't prompt them. They're just sharing things about their life. And you want it that way, and they're really quite interesting how they answer certain questions. So we're going to alternate here, Allison and I. And this first question is, who is your favorite Bible character and why? And we're going to start with Michelle.
My favorite Bible character is Daniel, because when he got thrown into the lion's den, he still believed in God, and so he got saved.
My favorite Bible character is Esther, because I think she was brave in facing the king when she could have gotten killed.
My favorite Bible character is Noah because him and his family were the only one that trusted God when the earth was bad. And so he trusted God and built an ark with a bunch of animals in his family.
Can you guys hear that okay way back there? Can you hear that? That was the test.
top and kind of hold it closer to your mouth because. Okay, so the next question is, what do you want to be when you grow up and why? This, I know, is our favorite question, right? Okay, Isaac East.
I want to be in the Air Force so I can save our country and we can still pray to God.
Okay, Zane Newberry.
Hi, my name is Zane, and well, I want to be a football player because I want to cheer for Seattle Seahawks to win.
Okay, Connor Holloway, what do you want to be when you grow up and why?
I want to be like my Pastor Greg. I want to learn how to play guitar. I want to have lots of guitars, and I want to travel around the world teaching about God.
Okay, we all pray, and some pray more than others, and some of kids' prayers, they can be quite hilarious, what they pray for, or how they pray. And so, what do you usually pray for? Who's going to answer this? We're going to start with Caitlin. What do you usually pray for?
I pray for the people who are sick or injured, and that we have a good day in the world, and that we are all happy, and we show love to God, and who don't know, and those who don't know Him may come to Him. I usually pray for people that are sick, hurt, and to have a good day tomorrow, and a good day today, and a good meal, and that's all I can think of.
I need to explain that if you guys don't know this, Mr. DeVore, this is Mr. DeVore's nephew here. We're very similar in ways.
I usually pray for everybody to have a good day and everybody to have a good day the next day, and for everybody who's hurt and sick, and that's all.
Okay, our next question is, who is your hero? Okay, Michelle, we're going to start with you.
My hero is my dad because when I cut my thumb by a fake crystal, he let me hold my hand because it really hurt.
Okay, Isaac East.
My dad, because he teaches our family about God and he works for us so we can have clothes and food.
You have a nice dad. That's good. Okay, Alana.
My hero is my dad because he's really tall and people look up to him, and I love him. Y'all.
All right, if you were a missionary, what country would you like to visit? Emily?
I would like to visit Vietnam because Miss Hamilton and Miss Turner, we went there. It sounds like a cool place.
Yes.
No, just joking. Russia, because I want to learn more about it and I think it's really cool.
He said Texas at first. But then we told him that's not a country.
State.
And Connor. Connor. We got two Connors.
China, because I would feel probably really a lot taller than everyone. and I want to run on the Great Wall of China, and there's a lot of people there that can get taught about God.
And Connor has been in chapels where I've shared about China. In the early 80s, I smuggled Bibles in China, and I was taller than half the people there, if you can believe it. I'm not taller than half the kids in our elementary, but I was taller than half the people in China. And it really, that's the reason why I only go to China and Vietnam, is because, you know, I feel so much bigger. Here you go.
Okay. Does anything frighten you in our world, and why?
Terrorists and bad movies.
Okay, Zane?
When I went on my field trip, we got back home and we left my cat in the house and we left one door open and we left one animal in the house. And when we got back, she used the bathroom on my sister's bed.
I think we've all been frightened by things like that before. Zane, you're hilarious. Oh yes, Saxon, it was you.
Low-fat yogurt shops.
He did say low-fat yogurt shops frighten him.
They frighten me too. Yeah, I've never been in one, but just driving by scare me. What do you think God looks like? What do you think God looks like?
I think he looks like a lamp because it's bright.
A lamp because it's bright. Do you like the light?
Light.
Not really. Emily.
I think God looks like his brown hair, with low past his shoulders, a brown beard, wears a white robe, has a blue sash, wears brown sandals, and has skin.
That's my uncle, David. This is great. Comes out. Here you go.
Okay. Our next question is, do your friends encourage you to do good things or bad things? Caitlin?
Some of my friends encourage me to do bad things, and some of my friends encourage me to do good things. Like one of my neighbors, Jacob, he lives a few houses down the road. He encourages me and my little brother to do good things.
That's a good friend. Good friend is one that lifts you up and encourages you to do the right thing. Connor?
Some of my friends do bad things, encourage me to do bad things, but I don't do those things. I listen to my good friends.
All right, our last question that we're going to ask these guys is, and we're going to have each one of them answer this one. So parents, if you're here, listen up so you can grant this wish. Put you on the spot. Now, what would be a special day to you? What is a special day to you? And Valentine's coming up, that's kind of special, right? But that might not be an answer. But it could be. Ready?
A special world would be, for me, is 3 dimensions. One's all about hunting, one's all about fishing, and one's all about garden sports.
What? It's about what?
God sports.
God and sports.
Saturday, because I get to sit on the couch and do nothing.
A world made out of cake and ice cream. My birthday. Because it's filled with friends, joy, and happiness. And kittens and butterflies.
A special day to me will be like going camping with my mom and dad, my uncle, and my sister, so we could go out fishing.
A special day for me would be have to be Fridays because we gotta go to chapel.
Or if I got tickets to go to the Super Bowl on my birthday, but it's not close to my birthday, so never mind.
A special day for me would be if I could have a skating ring on my birthday and I could have a pair of white figure skates and it was open to everyone who wanted to ice skate and the walls would say, "Love the Lord with all your heart." On the walls.
It would be donut. Everything for me. Donut audience, donut chairs, donut jacket, donut piano, donut Mr. Newbury, donut guitar, donut carpet thingy, whatever that is, donut office sign, donut paper thingy, donut exit sign. That's about it.
Donut Wednesday night.
And the low-fat yogurt shops would be gone.
You know, the Proverbs 22:6 says, "Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it." And, you know, I commend you parents, you grandparents, to bring your kids to kids club, to church, to Sunday school, or part of the school, or wherever, you know, God leads you. The things that you invest in your children, they don't return void. It's a guarantee from God. And this morning we had a chapel with our middle school, high school, and two young men that are away at Bible college. Actually 3 shared, but 2 are right back there, Teddy and Ian. Hi guys. And I remember they began at Lighthouse Christian School in K4, and last year they graduated. And they shared today about how the things that they thought would never mean anything and the things that they learned would never matter. And now as they're getting out there in the world and they're dealing with choices and they're dealing with temptation and conflicts, those things surface. And they come out and you find out who you are. And they're finding out who they are in an awesome way. And if you get a chance, I would advise you to talk to them because God's doing a work. He's doing a revival in their hearts. And that's what it is with the kids, is we just have to continue to invest, and the Lord is going to bless them. I shared a couple weeks ago in a chapel this story of a kid that went to the store with his parents, and they went shopping and stuff, and when they were getting ready to leave, the storekeeper said,